Harry, good to see you.
And you, and you.
You come here as the Golden Boot winner for a second consecutive season. 7 goals in your last 2 Premier League games. Has the confidence ever been higher than it is right now?
No, probably not. Obviously, it's not often you score 7 goals in 2 games to finish a season, and obviously to claim that Golden Boot as well. So no, as a striker, obviously it's a great moment for me, something I'm very proud of to retain that, and yeah, to finish the season strong. I felt in the last couple of seasons before that I didn't do that as well, so it was good to finish in that manner.
When you sign up with England, do you feel any pressure that you're seen as England's talisman, the main man, the man who's got to get the goals at the age of 23?
No, I don't think so. I think as a striker, you're always going to be under scrutiny like that. People are always going to look for you for goals, whether it's club or country. So, like I said, I'm very confident at the minute. I'm coming here looking forward to the games. I just want to get out on that pitch. I haven't played for England for a while due to a couple of injuries I've had. So I'm just excited to get back out there and play again and yeah, hopefully score some goals.
Your England record, your goal-scoring record with England, compared with the prolific nature of your club record, just isn't quite there. 5 goals in 17 internationals. How do you explain that? Is that about learning about international football and your belief that it will get there?
Yeah, I think so. I think obviously club football, you're in a rhythm all the time. You're playing week in, week out. But with country, it's not like that. You meet up every now and then. But look, it's something I've got to get used to. Like I said, I want to get back playing. Hopefully, get back scoring. If I score maybe a hat-trick on the weekend and a couple in the next game, the ratio might not look so bad. So yeah, as a striker, it's always good in that manner because you can always change that. So yeah, 5 in 17 ain't a terrible record, but it's something I want to improve. So. Hopefully that can start on the weekend. It
sounds churlish to talk about it when you're doing as well as you are for your club, but I know how perfectionist you are, how much you want to improve personally, and actually your record's very similar to Alan Shearer's when he started out. Do you look at him? Do you analyse records and look at your predecessors and that sort of thing and try and compare yourself?
I don't really look at records, but I definitely look at ex-players and how they played and kind of what I can use to help my game. Obviously Alan Shearer was a fantastic player for club and country, and it's something that I aspire to be. Obviously, I'm still young, still learning, but players like that, watching players like that, can only help me. And yeah, that's what I've got to try and do. Obviously, transform the club form into the England badge and use it well.
Spurs finished second in the Premier League. 2 seasons on the trot now where they've been challenging for the Premier League title. 1 or 2 really harsh critics have said that they've choked twice. Do you see this squad, this team improving all the time? And do you believe and expect them to win the Premier League very soon?
Yeah, look, at the minute I'm away of England, so I'm more concentrating on England. But look, we've got a great team, and yeah, winning 12 out of 13 games to finish the season, I don't think it's really choking. But it is what it is, and yeah, we just have to wait and see what happens next year.
Your teammate here, he's now in England and a club teammate, of course, in Kyle Walker, has been linked with a move away. Strong reports that maybe on a verge of a £40 million move to Manchester City. Do you fear that this squad could be broken up, your Spurs squad?
Look, again, it's not really what I'm concentrating on. I'm away of England. He's here with us, playing with us, with England. I can't control what happens on that side of things. So again, I'm just concentrating on this summer, really.
Good man. What do you expect from Scotland? It's going to be pretty hostile, isn't it?
It's going to be tough, yeah. It's going to be a tough game. Obviously, the atmosphere, everyone knows, it's going to be fantastic, and Scotland will be trying to reduce the gap in the group. But look, we're a confident team. Away from home, it's going to be difficult, but we just got to play our style, play in the manner that we want, and yeah, we just got to go out there and win the game.
The team bonding that the managers had with you over the weekend, we've talked a lot about. What was it like? It looked hellish.
No, it was for me. It was an amazing experience, fantastic. Obviously, going there and just talking to the Marines and yeah, telling some stories of what they've been through and just kind of doing the camping and just some stuff that I've never done in my life, and a lot of the players hadn't either. And it's just, yeah, kind of seeing how they do things, how they conduct themselves, and some of the stuff they go through. So it's just, yeah, one of the best weekends of my life, really.
How can you use that? How did the manager want you to use that to make you mentally stronger for actually playing football?
Yeah, I think it was maybe going into different situations, maybe on a football in a football match. Different stuff happens. People get sent off. You go 1-0 down, and it's about kind of maybe seeing how we can adapt to different situations. Obviously, being in the woods camping or doing different sort of obstacle courses or whatever. Yeah, it was about kind of adapting to whatever was thrown in front of us. It was a bit of a surprise. Obviously, we thought we was meeting up here, and then all of a sudden we're going down there and doing that. So yeah, it's just about kind of adapting to all different situations that could happen in football as well.
Will this be a very different game from the one in November at Wembley, where England won pretty comfortably 3-0? If you win this one, though, it looks as though qualification for Russia's almost there.
Yeah, hopefully it's similar to the one at Wembley. Hopefully we can go and just play the same sort of manner and win the game comfortably. But away from home is probably always tougher. Everyone knows that. But there's no reason that we can't do the same. Just play in a good style and aggressive style. Yeah, and try and win and, like I say, take that one step closer to the World Cup.
Hi Harry, Gary from the BBC. Gareth spoke last week. He was asked a question, would you ever consider Harry Kane to be England captain one day? His answer was yes. How does that make you feel?
Obviously it's fantastic to hear. I think any player growing up as a footballer would dream to be England captain one day, and I'm no different. But look, it's down to Gareth. Gareth's the manager. Obviously, we've got a lot of leaders in this team, and I think that's important. That's something we're trying to get across, is that, yeah, whoever is captain, but there's plenty of other leaders that can talk and help each other out on the pitch, and that's the main focus for us, really.
The other thing he did say off the back of that was that a younger player, it could affect their game. Do you think it would come too soon for you, age 23?
No, me personally, I don't think so. I think at the end of the day, I've been captain for Spurs a few times, and look, you wear an armband. I think sometimes it gets built up a lot to be a captain, and obviously it's a fantastic thing. But like I said, in this team, and I think this day and age, there should be more than just one leader out there. So for me personally, no, I don't think it would. But yeah, that's a matter of opinions, really.
There's a certain generation that Scotland versus England means an awful lot to. Do the current crop of players still feel that way, or is it more about playing the likes of Argentina, France, say, or even Spain?
No, I still think it means something. I think it's like maybe playing for your clubs in the derby. It's the same sort of feeling. So, yeah, we definitely know how much it means to everyone, and it means a lot to us as well. We as all England fans growing up, and we all know what it meant. So, yeah, that hasn't changed. Only because we play for the team now, I don't mean that's changed. So, yeah, it's important that we go out there with that mindset, and we know it's going to be a very passionate game, and hopefully we can send our fans home happy.
I just wonder, Gareth's decision to take you to the Marine training camp, do you think that was timed particularly because you're about to step out at Hampden Park at the weekend?
Yeah, it could have been. Like I said, I touched on there. It's about dealing with different situations and maybe surprises that we're not really used to. So yeah, you never know. Away in Scotland, it's going to be a very tough game and a tough place to go. So yeah, it could be perfect timing. Like I say, I had a fantastic weekend, and I know most of the other lads did as well. And it's just something that I'll never forget. So I'm grateful to the Marines and to Gareth for taking us.
You said you really enjoyed it. I just wonder, was there a moment where it made you think differently, made you think in a way in which you've never thought before? Yeah,
definitely. I was definitely in situations that I've never been before. Like I said, I touched on camping being one of them, putting up my own little kind of tent and sleeping in a sleeping bag and in the middle of the forest. It's not something that I'm particularly used to, but again, it's stuff that I'm always interested in doing. And when we was there with the Marines, it was, yeah, some of it was physically tough, but the most of it was about mental strength, and that was kind of the thing that, really I took a lot from, and I think the lads did too.
And just finally, with the absence of Wayne Rooney from the England squad, do you feel that pressure, that responsibility, if you will, that you are the man who needs to score the goals for England?
Look, I think we've got fantastic players in the squad. I know we've got other strikers who have scored plenty of goals this season, so I don't think that burden falls all on me. But look, if I play, like I said, as a striker, the player's always going to look to you for goals, and I'm comfortable with that. I've been doing it for the last few years now with club and, like I say, for country as well. So yeah, I'm just excited to get out there and wear that Three Lions badge again.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you. Is it live? A couple more live before we move on to the 10:30.
Harry, hello.
Hi.
If you win in Glasgow, you pretty much end Scotland's chances. Does that motivate the team even more? And would you have swapped a couple of those goals at the end of the season for one on Saturday?
Well, hopefully I don't have to swap any. Hopefully I can just score on Saturday as well. But yeah, look, I don't think we think too much about ending Scotland's chances. We're thinking on ourselves and qualifying ourselves, and that's all we really care about. But yeah, look, I would love to. I would love to score on Saturday and, like I say, get back out there and get back that feeling again. It feels like ages since I last played a game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I can get a couple, 3, 4, whatever it may be. Try and get on that score sheet.
Just one on the marine training. The underwater stuff can be pretty daunting. You sound as if you enjoyed it, but did anybody struggle with it at all?
No, it was that was a good thing about it. Maybe, and even myself, when I've seen stuff like that on telly, or I would always think, would I be able to do that? And it was kind of the Marines had so much trust in themselves, and they had trust in us. They kind of just, when we got to that part, I think everyone just pretty much just went and done it. There was no second thoughts. It was quite. When you look back now, it was only a small little tunnel underwater. It probably sounds worse than what it is, but in the moment, we just kind of got on with it, done it. It was 3-4 seconds underwater, out the other side, and it was a really good feeling after.
Cheers, guys. Okay, we've got time for a quick couple